Hey, it's Michael again. I'm going to teach you a fun Slayer riff here called Spirit in Black. So I'll do the lesson in the original tuning of the song, either E flat or D sharp. Okay, so E becomes E flat or D sharp, A becomes A flat or G sharp, etc. Okay, so hopefully it's not sacrilegious doing this in a Guns N' Roses t-shirt, by the way. Now, there's two ways I'm going to show you, one with downstrokes and one with alternate picking. Now, I'm sure I saw Kerry King talking about this on a lesson video where he was demonstrating the riffs for this or some other Slayer song, but he had to do it with alternate picking because his arm wasn't tour ready for the downstrokes. So if you can't do this with downstrokes, don't be ashamed. I broke a string earlier trying to do it at full speed. So let's have a look then. Okay, I'll do alternate picking first. Here's the main intro riff. So your E5, then a couple of chugs in the low E, got to pull off from 7 to 5 on the A string, a couple of chugs, pull off from 8 to 7, couple of chugs, 10 to 8 pull off, okay? Use whatever fingers you want here, but I went with 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. Couple of chugs after the 10-8 pull off and then go back to your E5. So then you're continuing again. All the same stuff again, but you don't go up to the 10-8 pull off this time. You go down to some fifth chords. You're going to do G5 from fret 3 to F5. So you do all the same stuff again. And instead of ending with the two fifth chords, you've got to do this little palm muted riff. 2-3-2 on the A string, 3-2-0 on the low E, and then F5 power chord. All the other notes before that were palm muted. And there's your main intro riff. Now to play it for downstrokes, just replace any of the alternate picking you did on the low E string with downstrokes only. I would keep the other parts the same, but it gives it that real strong sound if you downstroke those palm muted low E notes. So I'll give it a shot here for you. Hopefully I won't break a string this time. Now you can hear it does sound cooler that way in my opinion, but it's a lot harder to play that way. Okay, so I would say practice it both ways. Okay, then we go into the verse riff, which is a bit simplified compared to the first one, so I'll play it through with alternate picking. Okay, so start with your E5, and then all the notes after that are just alternate picking chugging on the low E before you bring back those pull-offs from before. One more E5 there. Do that again for you. Then do it again. And much like the intro riff, you're going to cut short those pull-offs and put in the fifth chords, G5 to F5. And that just repeats again. Okay, and then let's play it with downstrokes. You've got to replace all that alternate picking on the low E with just downs. Okay, into the chorus with alternate picking. Okay, so you've got your E5, a couple of chugs, and then your F5. And before you get to the F5 again, you got to fill in all those low E's with chugs. Then there's another F5 before you come into these kind of awkward twisty riffs. So two more chugs, and then here's the next riff. Very weird. I just use finger 1 and 2 here. So you're going to do 2 on the A string, to 3-2 on the D string, to 3-2-1 on the A string. And I'm just alternate picking all that. And then 2-1 on the low E string. Back into it again. Similar to the first twisty riff. So 2 on the A string. And you're working your way back down again in the same way. But then instead of 1 on the A string, you'll go to 3 on the low E. And then finish with one of these evil fourth intervals that Slayer use. Loads of people do. That's 1-1 on the A and D string. Then back around again. And then for the final part of that, you can see that you bring back one of the end riffs from before. So I'll recap all that slowly. Now with downstrokes, again, I'll keep all those other sort of twisty riffs, I'll call them, with alternate picking the same, but we are going to replace some bits with downstrokes now. Again, it sounds very powerful, but it is pretty difficult to do. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll demonstrate the riff the way I prefer to play it, it's a bit easier actually for me now to play it with downstrokes in a way. And I'm going to try it at 100% with a little Guitar Pro backing track I made. Alright, that took a few takes, and all honesty, that's right in the edge of my ability. It's not perfect, but a good fun riff to learn, and I hope that helped you.